Oh my God, yes. But there's a lot of people, like, and then you get some beautiful pictures. Like I got a picture of me in the ambulance, full drag. It's amazing.
Hey Canada, I'm Freida Wales. Let's take a little swim over to Holland to meet the newly minted queens of Drag Race Holland. I'd like to welcome Patty Pam-Pam.
Hello, Canada. Hello, world.
So let's get right into our questions. Let's dive right in. How long have you been doing drag?
Well, I think I started 7 years ago, like just for fun. And then 6 years ago, I started doing drag more often. And well, now I am here.
Now you're the star of Holland.
One of the stars, you know. It's 10 lovely ladies and well, yeah, but I'm the star of Holland, yes.
Yes, of course. How did you develop your drag persona?
I was a costume designer before I did drag, and based on on my creativity, I thought let's make some costumes for myself. I didn't like drag at all at the beginning, so then I discovered the art of drag, and I started creating my own dresses. And well, for me, it's like a combination of fashion and camp, and you see, very conceptual things mostly I make. Yeah, you know, drag is fun, and well, don't get too serious with it. So,
right? What's the point? Is there an interesting story behind your name, Patty Pam-Pam?
My name, well, that's my boy name is Peter. So the first time I came out as a drag queen, my friend said, "Oh my God, you look like a Patty."
Yeah.
Which I thought, like, what's this? What's of all the names you can choose, you choose Patty. But that was in a moment I didn't even need a name. It was for just one performance and it was okay. But later when I was about to do drag more often, I needed a name. So then I came back at Patty and my name is Peter. So some friends of mine already call me Petey. It's Patty. Well, that's in the name already. And then Pam Pam. So my name is Peter Arnoldus Matthias. It's like three names, P-A-M. And I used the name P-A-M, Pam, for nicknames on different sites back in the days. So I thought, let's put them together, like Patty Pam-Pam, sounds catchy.
What is the scene like in Holland? Is it pretty vibrant there? Is it safe?
Well, it's safe. I think it's a lot of nice people who are doing drag. It's like family. It feels like family, like sisters. It's not quite small. It's like, I think it's a big scene, but it feels really close to each other. Like everyone knows each other, and we are performing with each other a lot. So
drag can kind of bring people together into a nice family.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of family, how does your family feel about you doing drag?
Well, at the beginning, I grew up in a little village in the south of the Netherlands where drag isn't even there. There's no drag. So when I discovered drag and I was trying my makeup at home, well, my parents are very supportive. They didn't even they didn't mention about it. They didn't speak bad about it, but they let me do it. I've got a twin brother, and he's a straight guy, and we look very well, same face, everything. Yeah. But so he was a little bit scared about me doing drag because maybe people were gonna recognize him.
Oh yeah.
In my drag, you know. So that was the only thing. At the beginning, was a little bit hard for me to do it, but now everyone is so proud and supportive. So
that's awesome.
I'm a lucky girl.
Have you ever put your brother into drag?
Yes, I did.
Really? Did he look just like you?
Yes, same. Like two Patties on one stage. Amazing. The only thing you can recognize him is like he's not used to walk on heels, so he walks like a farmer on heels, you know.
Did you have any memorable experiences growing up doing drag? Like when you first started drag, was there anything that really stood out?
I really enjoy every moment in drag, and everything is like the big stages are mostly the most where you get excited for. But for me, it's like even the small stages in the city, the place where I come from, I really love to do that because, you know, you can teach people the art of drag or the respect you need, and I enjoy every moment of it. Once I didn't, I broke my knee once on stage. That was the most horrible thing in my drag career.
You broke your knee?
I broke my knee. Yes, I ended up at a slippery stage and in some kind of a split situation. And I was also in my microphone said, "Oh my, people don't get excited because I'm very flexible." And then I went up on my, I went to go up on my legs, and then my knee broke. So I was in full drag, waiting for the ambulance, and they gave me a shot of ketamine, and it was the best night.
What do you hope the show does for drag in Holland?
It already does a lot, I think, because drag on mainstream television, it wasn't that big. But now, since we got announced, I see a lot of drag queens appearing in different television programs. So that's a good thing. And so not only the Drag Race girls, so everyone, I think it's good for all the drag queens in Holland to get the respect and
just kind of the understanding of what drag really is kind of nice.
What drag is. Like a lot of people don't know what drag is, and then they have negative thoughts about it. Yeah. But now we can show what it's really about it and what kind of creativity it's behind and everything.
Have you had a chance to meet or work with any of the other Drag Race franchises queens?
I knew a little of the UK Drag Race, like Blue Hydrangea I met before. We worked here in Amsterdam on a stage called This Is How We Drag Galore, hosted by Lady Galore. I've been to shows, of course, and I've met a lot of people here backstage and at like Alaska. And I've worked, I helped Alyssa Edwards in Berlin. I glued her, I think I totally painted her hands with red glitters. It was a horrible situation, but yeah, it was fun night. So I met a lot of people already. Yeah.
Are you worried about anything getting lost in translation with with Holland, like with the translation?
I don't know. Maybe some jokes. But the rest, I don't think so. Snatch Game might be a thing because there's a lot of Dutch people, celebrities in it. But for us, I think it's the same thing when we watch RuPaul's Drag Race Canada or America. There's also people we don't know.
Yeah,
and it's also fun, so it doesn't mind. I think.
Yeah,
I hope they will do the translation and the subtitles as well, and then it stays funny. But
where do you see your drag career going after the series is done?
I don't know, and I also not thinking about that much because drag is my living for a few years already. So, I hope I can keep on going with what I'm doing,
bigger and bigger.
What I did. And now, for the whole Corona situation, I haven't been working a lot last year, so I'm very happy to be back on stage and to get my money. I have to work. Yeah, it's a hard time for an entertainer at this moment. So, hopefully things will get better.
Is there any Holland or Drag Race phrases or slangs that you could teach me? Any like Dutch ones?
Fred hosts is the guy who hosts Drag Race. If you have to leave, he also says sashay away, of course. But then he adds dag schat, which means bye girl. Dag schat.
I love it. And one last thing I always ask my guests before they leave the tank is to do a whale call for me.
A whale call?
Yeah.
What does it mean? What do I have to do?
So at my shows, instead of people cheering for me, they do a whale call. Do a little like, ooh.
Okay. So is that a whale or is it a wolf? I don't know.
That's kind of getting into a bit of a walrus territory, but I'll take it.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. I hope you all enjoy the Holland's Drag Race. Enjoy it and, wish me luck.
Patty Pam-Pam, thank you so much for joining us today in the tank, and good luck on Drag Race Holland.
Hey YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.